Now, I went from a 4-bedroom house in Atlanta, beautiful house, retired when I was 59, got a little lackadaisical in my spirituality, stopped going to church, and began dating the wrong person, obviously. And it led to me starting again with alcohol. That led to marijuana, which quickly led back to my drug of choice, DOC, which is crack cocaine. And then the spiral began. I was beginning to get into foreclosure letters. So I had a lot of equity in the house, and after I sold the house, I probably walked away with about $85,000 because of the equity. Well, with my thinking and behavior, $85,000 quickly went to drugs and paying for motels because I sold the house, but I'm now living at motels month to month. I got pulled over because I didn't have insurance on my car. I got my car repossessed at that time. So now I was really homeless because I used to sleep in my car when I didn't have money for a motel. And at that point, I heard God speak. He was speaking all the time, but I was silencing his voice. And I knew that I was not where God had destined me to be, helping people in recovery. Down to the point where I was sleeping in a motel stairwell. And I cried out to God and I said, Lord, I need a miracle. I had what we call in the recovery field a hostage, girlfriend, quote unquote, but we were sick for each other. It was toxic to the hilt. And I knew in my heart of hearts that God wanted us to separate in order to get better. I would pray to get better, but I had such codependency going on in my life that I couldn't separate. Well, that got worse, and that got worse, and it got worse, and then to the point where I just had enough. July 12th, 2025, and I walked away. I did my laundry with everything I had, and it was a backpack, literally a backpack. And the area that we frequent, I just felt led by the Holy Spirit to just walk away. Sunday night, probably about 10 o'clock, I finally got to this bus stop in Atlanta, Delk Road, and I remember. And I just felt the lead to just sit down at that bus stop. And that's what I did. I was so tired. I still had a little money in my pocket. And both sides of the street was what we call trap motels. It was drugs there if you wanted to use drugs. I didn't want to. I was tired. I was fed up. I reached in my pocket. I grabbed the pipe that I had in my pocket, and I whirled it as fast and as hard as I could. And I could just hear it in the air. I was done. My mission and my assignment has just been on pause. It's not done. So my plans is to pursue purpose again. Primarily because when I asked God for that miracle, he sent me here. I owe a debt of gratitude to John 3:16. This is a ministry that takes every concern and distraction away for the purpose of total focus, restoration, and healing. It's necessary. I thought about, wow, I can't call my son, I can't do this, but calling my son and letting him know that I'm coming to Arkansas was the toughest and also the greatest conversation we've had, because he understood and he wanted his dad back. And this place is the closest thing on earth to heaven. It was necessary. And for the broken people that are out there, they need a stretch of minimum 6 months to just connect with God, reconnect with God, and get the healing that they so deserve. That was done on that cross.